What? What's happening? Stone Cologne 316 here. What? What's happening, guys? Happy Thursday. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone's doing well. Um, Had a decent day at the office yesterday. It was a little slow, but you know what? I got paid. What? Anywho, um, last night I wore something that I haven't. Shit, I totally forgot that I had this. It's Jimmy Choo Man Aqua. I wore this out the shower yesterday. Very, very decent dumb reach. It's like a salt to me. It's like a salty YSLY. It's got grapefruit and cardamom up top. It's fresh, spicy. It's a little woody. Clary sage, geranium, marine notes. It's very, very basic, very mass appealing blue fragrance, light blue fragrance. A little ambery and got patchouli at the bottom. This is pretty good stuff. Longevity, maybe 4 to 5, 6 hours tops. It's not nothing to write home about. I think I picked this up earlier this year at a rack store. These are at the rack stores. I think right now, currently, they have the gift sets at the rack stores. So check that out. I think it was like $60 the other day. I was over there just looking, and they, Burlington's got their gift set stuff out. So now's the time to buy fragrances for probably a good deal. Best time of the year to buy fragrances. So Jimmy Choo Man Aqua. I believe this was like $30 for 30 ml. I have Jimmy Choo Man Ice, and now I have this one. I have a sample of the Jimmy Choo Man Intense, but eventually I'll cover the whole line. But Jimmy Choo, this is a decent mid-level designer house. But yeah, Jimmy Choo Man Aqua. If you like YSL, and like you want something a little spicy and salty, this is it. So good stuff. Kind of has like a Abercrombie and Fitch Fierce vibe to it in the dry down. That's just my take, but good stuff. Check that out. Today I do have a list video, and get down. Russ is here. I want to do a list video, and basically my scent of the day kind of sparked this. So there's a lot of people doing them list right now. I'm just, I didn't know what I wanted to cover today, but I wanted to do like a quick list video. So, so I have 11 fragrances that cut through the cold. Now, it started snowing yesterday. It's going to snow today here, northwest suburbs of Chicago. Get down. And sorry, my dog's here. And we're supposed to get some snow later today. And I figured, yeah, let's start wearing the heavy duty stuff. Stuff that cuts through the cold. Now, I'm not just going to have like sweet fragrances and warm fragrances. I have some fresh stuff here too. So that I covered some of these in the past. Some of these I haven't covered at all. So well, let's get into it. 11 fragrances that cut through the cold. These are all men's fragrances. They're all masculine. So let's just get right into it. What? First, this one sparked my sparked my idea. I wore this not too long ago, but this is a hype beast. It's a Dior Sauvage Elixir clone. It's basically the most popular one still for the best price. It's from Lattafa. It's Lattafa Asad. And I'm wearing this today. Sweet. It's a little sweet, woody, spicy. It's not identical to Dior Sauvage Elixir, but it's got like a freshness to it. It's got dry spices, tobacco, pineapple, black pepper. It's got a coffee note in here with some iris. There's a little iris in here. This is beautiful stuff. The combination of notes that they have in here, really, really something a little unique. Obviously, Dior Sauvage Elixir is going to be a nuclear beast. And it's got a lot more going on with that, but this is basically I don't want to say the diet version, but like it's basically like the base version of kind of a thrown together Sauvage Elixir, but it smells really, really nice. It's got a little Still has like a little more freshness. Got benzoins, a little boozy at the bottom, but dry woods. The dry woods really stick out with this. So yeah, that's what I'm wearing today. Longevity, you're gonna get 8+ hours. I mean, I got quite a few sprays on. I have a pullover, a long sleeve pullover thing I'm wearing today because it's really cold. So, yeah, I'm gonna be smelling good. I really like. You can really smell the coffee in this one. It's not a coffee bomb, but it's in there. So, Lattafa Asad. That's what I'm going for today. Scent of the day and first on the list. Next, I had to put this one in. I had to. Because it's true. This cuts through the cold. Bentley for Men Black Edition. I think this is going to make every freaking video that I put out. So I'm not going to cover this. Very heavy violet. Patchouli. Dry woods in this one too. Like anything that's got dry woods and kind of, is smoky, that's going to cut through the cold. This is a little smoky. Pink pepper tangerine up top. It maintains a freshness through the whole life of the, performance. Really good stuff. Versace Dylan Blues, Granddaddy. I'm telling you, Bentley for Men Black Edition. I'm not going to cover this. It's going to be less than a minute that I cover this one. So check that one out. They're popping up at the rack stores. Grab them. I'm telling you, grab these now. Because I feel like they're just never going to show up again, or they won't show up for another couple of years. So $30. This is a steal. You can do a lot. You can do pretty crappy with $30, but with this, you're spending $30 on something that to me smells like I'd pay $50 to $100 for that. So Bentley for Men Black Edition. Check that one out. This next one, I haven't really covered this one yet, but this one's very popular, mass appealing, probably one of the best flankers in the line. It's Spicebomb Extreme. Black pepper, tobacco, vanilla. Those are going to be your three main players in this. Because it's spicy, it's warm, it's got tobacco, cinnamon. There's cinnamon in here, cumin. This is really good stuff, man. I know why. I understand why this has been so hyped, and it's probably going to be still to date the best flanker of Spicebomb. I still need to get my nose on infrared eau de parfum. I mean, I have got my nose on it. I need to get a bottle. So, depending on funds and all that, I'm trying to dial back. I am dialing back my purchases. It's just, when it comes to this time of year, it's really hard because this is the time to buy. So, 8+ hours on this. Sweet, spicy, kind of gourmandy, but it's not syrupy sweeter at all. But there's an aromatic touch to this, to me, a little bit too. You're gonna get a compliment from this. So this cuts through the cold. This is cold weather stuff mostly. Russell, get down. Sorry. Go lay down. Yeah. Victor Ruff, Spicebomb Extreme. You've probably seen a lot of coverage on this and content, so I'm not going to go through too much. But yeah, I need to pull this out more. My wife really likes this. Good date night fragrance. Good cold weather fragrance. Belongs in this list. Spicebomb Extreme. Next, here's one that I haven't really covered either. It's a Tumi fragrance. I found this one at Burlington for about $30. They retail for over $100. It's Tumi Continuum. Basically, what you're going to get out of this, this is good. This is some really quick. Tumi has some high quality stuff. Okay, so if you see this at the rack store and you like sweet, kind of woody, leathery type of stuff, like this is really good. Just be aware this is pretty sweet, but it's not like headache inducing sweet. It, to me, right off the rip, it smells like root beer. If you like that root beer type of vibe, this is you like this. It's got tobacco leaf, little oud. There's a little bit of funk at the bottom. It's not a oud dominant fragrance. but you can really smell the woods and the tobacco. The opening has mandarin orange and frankincense. There's a slight freshness, but the dry down was the musk, suede, and oud, and with the tobacco, those are going to be your main players with this one. Again, this is a 30 mil. I got for $30 at Burlington earlier this year. Um, I haven't seen these things pop up since. So if you see them, I think Atlas, not Atlas. There's another one. It smelled like Santal 33, and I took it back because I didn't like it. I didn't like the smell of it. So this one I kept though. So 8+ hours on this. Good date night fragrance. This can cut through the cold. I was going to put Tumi 19 Degree in here, but I felt like this would cut through more of the cold. So this isn't a fresh, light fragrance. This is pretty heavy stuff. So yeah, check this out. Tumi Continuum. Tumi is an underrated designer house when it comes to fragrances. All of their stuff kind of plays off of, popular fragrances, but they do have some original stuff like this. I don't know what this smells like. So I have nothing else that smells like this. So you can tell the brown bottle, it's got that root beer vibe to it. So Tumi Continuum, check that out if you come across it. Decent blind buy if you like the sweeter, kind of leathery type of stuff. Next, this one I talked about yesterday in my Rasasi Hawas video. You could put any one of those three in this list, but for me, in this time of year, Hawas Black. Yeah. Citrusy, mossy, earthy, woody, little sweet. It's a little fruity. It's Hachivat. It's Hachivat. Really nothing else to it. The note breakdown is exactly the same as Hachivat. Hachivat obviously is going to be high quality because Nishane is a niche house. So, yeah, pineapple, lemon, patchouli, a little earthy. The moss, though, I don't know. I'm a real big sucker for oak moss. And there's amber in here too, which kind of gives it a little warmness. The juice is an amber, nice dark amber color. Good stuff. Hype beast, rightfully so. I almost wore this today. This is one of my favorite pickups of the year. I'm not gonna lie. I've covered this. I've featured this in a couple of my videos, and it's a good one. Rasasi Hawas Black, stupid performance, 8+ hours. This shit is oily, very oily. So be aware. 4 sprays will get the job done. You don't need more than 4, and that's pushing it. So Rasasi Hawas Black belongs in this list. Cuts through the cold. I'm doing back-to-back Aventus Hachivat type of fragrances, but I felt like I had to put this one in too. Non Supremacy, Not Only Intense. Does it do the same job as the Rasasi Hawas Black? Probably. But this is more musky, and the black currant makes this more thick, and there's a saffron note in this. So it's a heavier wear. This is, I believe, is a heavier wear. You can choke someone out with this. This is a little bit more, I'd say this is a little bit more nuclear than this. That's more oak moss heavy. This is more black currant heavy. So it's got a little inky vibe to it. Great stuff. 12+ hours with this. This made a recent video. Forgot what list video it was. But yeah, Hype Beast. I actually have the collector's edition, the new released AFNAN Supremacy collector's edition on the way. Probably today. And I'm going to do a first impressions on that. So keep an eye out for that. Should be coming today. I might do it tonight. I might release that video tonight. I'll do a first impressions. But it's supposed to be another Aventus type of vibe. But it's not as heavy as this. It's I hear it's a little bit more wearable than this. So keep a lookout on that. I'm supposed to be getting that today. It's getting a ton of hype, and I love this DNA, so I had to get it. I had to. So, AFNAN Supremacy, not only intense, definitely cuts through the cold in this type of weather. Um, yeah, I've worn this to the office a couple times too, and I've gotten like a lot of compliments. So, yeah, check that one out. Easily available. I mean, they're not. I don't think they're going to discontinue this for at least a long time because they just keep pumping out with other ones, and this one's still on the top of the list with the Ventus clones and dupes and inspirations and all that. This is still up there. So, AFNAN Supremacy, not only intense. All right, enough with the Ventus stuff for the day. Let's do a sweet one. I don't think I've covered this one. I think this made a fall fragrance list, maybe. But this one definitely cuts through the cold. It's a gourmand. It's sweet. It's a flanker off original. It's probably the better version of the original, but it's Lattafa's Khamrah Kawa. You know, at first, when you sniff this off the atomizer, it kind of gives you a sunscreen type of vibe. You know what I mean? But it's still boozy. It's a playoff angel share, but it's got an added coffee note to it, which I like this one better than the original. I had the original from Burlington. By the way, these are popping up at Burlington, so check your Burlington. These are $35. Grab it. I know it's $5 more than what it's usually selling online, but if you're there, you don't pay for shipping. Just pay the tax and enjoy, you know. Um, I had one full wearing of this, so I love it. I love it, but this is very situational. This is very date night friendly. Cardamom, cinnamon, coffee, praline, tonka bean, benzoin, vanilla. It's got musk. I mean, this is for for being a Lattafa. I mean, Lattafa's got some high quality stuff, and this one, the coffee note makes this more masculine. The original Khamrah is very, very boozy sweet, and that's more unisex. A female can pretty much wear that one as well. But this one's more, it got a masculine feel to it, so very, very sweet. 3 sprays, 3 to 4 sprays max on this this is a monster. This thing is a monster. Um, so good. So good. I might wear this. I'm not going to wear this for Thanksgiving. I'm going to wear Boss Bottle Absolute um, for Thanksgiving. But Lattafa Kawa. You've probably seen and heard a lot about this. I'm definitely going to give this some wear in the coming months since it's going to be really cold. It's in the 20s today. So finally getting pre-winter because normally at the end of November it's like, all right, what are we going to do? We snowing? We not? Because we've been having a mild fall, like not mild, but like it's been very, very mild when it comes to like the fall weather. But anywho, check this one out, Lattafa Kawa. Next, let's do another freshie. I mentioned I talked about just a little earlier about its granddaddy. It's Versace Dylan Blue. It's a staple in anyone's collection that you've been collecting, and this is some really good stuff for an eau de toilette. Versace. This is just, it lasts all day. This can be worn all year round. It cuts through the cold. I had to feature it because for being a fresh aquatic, spicy, fresh fragrance, it still cuts through the cold. The longevity and performance and the thickness of the oil, I mean, it lasts. It cuts through. And to me, with the Embroxin and it gets smoky in the dry down, it really just, it smells a little bit better in the cold to me because of you can get the smoky notes and all that. It still maintains its freshness and whatnot, and you're still getting that shower gel vibe, but Still, this will still cut through the cold. This is an all year round scent, signature scent. Um, I get 8+ hours out of this. You go nose blind to this. So if you're saying this isn't a beast, I don't know what to tell you. Your skin either sucks or you go nose blind, because this is the most nose blind fragrance that I have. I really go nose blind to this. But then like 7 hours later, I walk past my wife and she's like, "Oh, you smell great. What are you wearing?" What? Damn it, Miss Stone Cologne. I'm wearing Versace Dylan Blue. What? Anywho, Versace Dylan Blue cuts through the cold all year round. Great. Hall of Fame worthy. Next, this one I haven't talked about at all. And I really need to pull this out because I'm already collecting dust on it. Um, I don't spend enough time with the Stronger With You line. I have the original. I have samples of like Absolutely. Like I pretty much tried them all. And I remember getting this one right when it released. It was the Middle Eastern release. Stronger With You leather. Remember getting this a couple years back for less than $100. Some good stuff. Um, Basically, it's Stronger With You. You get that chestnut note in there. Some spices, a little bit of lavender in here and sage. Gives a little bit of a, not a bubblegummy feel, but it adds that kind of freshness. Vanilla, leather, little oud in here. It's a little oudy, so it gives you that little bit of. It's not like super funky, but it gives you that little uniqueness, that little kind of funky woody vibe. I'm gonna spray this one. This one's very strong, and I'm sure this is macerated. Yeah, you're still getting that sweet, spicy, Stronger With You DNA. Excuse me. What? Ooh, this is good. This is the leather really comes out in this now. When I first got this, it was mostly Stronger With You and a little bit of leather. Now I'm smelling leather completely. Definitely pulling this out this year. God, this smells so good. I might wear this tomorrow at the auction. Yeah, the leather really, really macerated in this. I'm actually shocked on this. You're seeing this first. Like I haven't smelled this. I mean, I will sniff it out the cap here and there, but like I haven't sprayed this since last year, and I'm still smelling it. I love this stuff. Get your nose on this if you can. I don't know if it's discontinued, but people say this is their favorite in the whole line as well. Yeah. God. I regret putting on Assad. I should have put that. Maybe I'll spray it on my arms or something. I don't know. But yeah, you still get the chestnut vibe and the spices and all that. Great stuff. Just get your nose on it if you can. I still want to get my nose on the amber flanker and the tobacco flanker. Still want to get my nose on that. But Armani, Stronger With You leather. Excellent stuff. You just saw it here first, how excited this made me, because I'm probably going to wear this tomorrow. I'm keeping it on my table. So, Stronger With You leather. Another freshie. I've talked about this one. This is my favorite fragrance in my collection. Acqua di Gio Profumo. If I had a signature scent, this is what it would be. Because it does everything. It's Acqua di Gio with incense and patchouli. And I know that they rebranded this into the Parfum 2024, or they did 2020 Parfum 2023, which they got rid of like a note or two, so it's very similar to this, but not the same. And then this year they reformulated it back to basically this. So I'm good with this for a while. I got a little over half left on a 6.7 ounce bottle, or 6 ounce bottle. Um, so good. Cuts through the cold. I really like wearing this in winter because it does, the smokiness comes out in this, and it still maintains that freshness, and it's aquatic. It's a dark aquatic. It's got a little citrus bergamot up top. It's fresh, spicy, smoky, aquatic. Just amazing stuff. I'll never fall out of love with this. Acqua di Gio Profumo. And last but not least, probably the heaviest hitter in this list. I featured it, I believe, once or twice before. But if you want something that cuts through the cold and then some, if you live in like Antarctica or whatever, the coldest place on earth, this will still cut through that. It's the Harof Signature Tabac, which, by the way, this is the original formulation. And as of yesterday, I saw George Zaharoff post on the Facebook group that they will be reformulating this and making it more wearable because according to some fragrance committee association thing that I never knew existed, they're banning the note birch tar because apparently it gives off a reaction to certain people. So if this George is going to reformulate this and make this more wearable, I believe. So I'm not sure if I'm not, I mean, he told the whole group, so I'm sure it's nothing that I have to keep under wraps, but this is some potent stuff. Very animalic leather, smoky, just leathery, woody, very, very animalic. This shit will last all day. 3 sprays tops on this. This is some very, very potent stuff. Look at that bottle. Looks like a bottle of Jack Daniels, doesn't it? I was wearing this one night, not too long ago. I was wearing this during the weekend, and I had a glass of bourbon with it. And man, was I like feeling that vibe. I was wearing a flannel. Just, I don't know. I'm very situational with stuff, and like when I was having a cocktail with my bourbon, dude, I was smelling this, and it was just you smell the whiskey off me. Like smell this, and it was my wife was just kind of like, "Hey, what's up?" I'm like, "What?" Stone Cologne 316 says, "Let's take this to the bedroom." What? Anywho, this is great. Get your nose on it. Buy it now while it's in stock. Get your nose on it. I'm sure George has samples, but he's going to have to pull this one off the shelf and reformulate it because of that birch tar note. And again, you're going to smell that a lot in here. Little oud at the bottom too. There's a Chinese oud in here too. So really, really good stuff. Just a winter beast. I only wear this in the winter or if I'm at home, not going anywhere out. I just don't wear this out. And if I do, I'll eventually wear this out somewhere. If I go out maybe like with the guys or something like that, go out to the bars or something like that, which I never do anymore. But like, if I go hang out with them, I'll probably wear this. And this is very daring. This is very a head turner. When you walk in and someone smells you, they're going to go, "What the hell is that?" What? So yeah. Great job, George. Zaharoff Signature Tabac. I should have got a 2-ounce bottle because, again, you don't need a lot of sprays on this. So get it while it lasts. This is the original batch, the original formulation. Leather Tabac. Good stuff. And that's it. I kind of do a little better with my tempo with the list stuff. So, yeah. I don't know. I wanted to do a cold weather fragrance list, and some of these I've covered before, but you know what? These are some of the heaviest stuff I have in my collection as far as cutting through the cold weather. So, let me know if you guys have any of these, if you like them. If you don't, let me know what you're wearing. Again, I'm wearing Lattafa Asad today. I don't regret putting this on, but I would rather wear this today because this is some good shit. Wearing this tomorrow. So, anywho, I hope everyone's doing well. I'll try to be back with another video tomorrow, but keep your eyes peeled for today. I'm getting Non Supremacy Collector's Edition in the mail today, and I'm going to do a first impressions video. If I don't come out with a video tonight, I'll probably do it tomorrow, but anywho, let me know what you're wearing. Be safe, be well, and you know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, what? And that's the bottom line, what? Because Stone Cologne said so. Take care, guys. Have a good one.